Welcome back. All right, so tonight's game. This was the ESPN feed that we had up here. I'm not sure why Sportsnet isn't doing all four. I know usually by the time we get the second round, Sportsnet's covering all four series. I don't know if it's cost cutting from Rogers. I don't know if there's some other issue, but yeah, now we're not getting all four series from Sportsnet, so it's weird seeing ESPN. It's weird. Now, in between periods, depending on the game, you might get the Sportsnet crew. You might not. You might get the ESPN feed. Tonight it was the Sportsnet crew. We'll see what happens in the next game. So Heiskanen playing in this game, and it was nice to see him back in the lineup because for Dallas, they need Miro Heiskanen. He plays a ton. So facial protection in place. He's in the lineup. Ottinger, Grubauer, obviously your starting goaltenders in this one. Robertson's denied in the opening seconds. So right away, Dallas saying we're not going to go the same direction we did last game. Sagan has a chance to save the rebound shot wide. McCann then has a blast kick to side in his first shift back. So McCann back in the lineup. He doesn't get on the board tonight, but I thought he had a decent game considering it was his first game in a couple of weeks. Suter then has a shot that's blocked. Seattle clears. The shots are 3-1 Dallas, 4.5 minutes in. A glass issue causes a delay, so there's a cracked piece of glass. I think it was the curved piece that was cracked, so they had to replace that. Alexiak then has a shot that's blocked. The Stars clear. Dunn has a shot that's saved. Gord's denied as the Kraken press. We then get a power play for Dallas. They cycle. Heiskanen has a shot that's blocked. There's more cycling. Gord then steals it. Robertson takes it back but fires it wide. The power play's killed off, but Dallas does resume the pressure after it's done. Foxa with a wraparound that ends up being blocked. Harley has a shot that's blocked, and then the Kraken clear. Sagan's denied. Grubauer holds on there. We then get a power play for Seattle. They cycle. Hintz clears it. A shorthanded rush by Foxa makes it 4-on-4 for a minute. And when that 4-on-4 is done, just as the power play is getting started for Dallas, they score. It's Ben from Hintz and Heiskanen at 17-13. So big key moment here, Dallas getting the first goal. They've been pretty good at getting the first goal against Seattle. Seattle, of course, had the first goal in every single game of the series against Colorado. I think they've only had the first goal once in this series so far. So the Kraken press for response. Larson fires one wide. Bjorkstrand has a chance that's held. There's a near miss for Schwartz in the final minute, but it's 1-0 Dallas after the first. Second period. Gord has a wrist shot through a screen that's held. Marchment was not on the bench. He took an elbow in the face during the first period. There was no penalty on the play. I'm not going to say that there should have been. It was incidental contact. I totally understand it not being a penalty, but you have to wonder if Marchment's going to be in for the next game or not. And it leaves Dallas down a forward, and they're having to, mess around with their lines a little bit to make up for it. The fans boo an icing call, which is notable because of playoffs. Fans really, they don't like anything that happens against their team. So even an icing call will draw boos from the crowd. Pavelski to Hintz, near miss. Teams exchange rush chances. Cartier then has a chance that's held. And then on a rush, Dallas scores. So it's the second goal on the rush. This one's Harley from Domi and Kiviranta at 4:46. For Harley, it's his first career NHL goal in the playoffs. It's his second career goal overall. I like Harley. I hope that he breaks through and that this good playoff run he's had leads to a good season next year. Dallas could use that development from him. Stars look for another. Domi and Dunn are unfriendly. Eventually the whistle goes. Both of them go to the box. Kraken press. Beniers has a shot deflect wide. Pavelski's denied and close. The shots are 3-1 Dallas at 7 minutes. So they're not giving Kraken much of a look at the net. Larson's denied from the slot. Ottinger holds there. Kraken starting to generate some chances. The Stars score, and it's a goalie interference challenge. And right away, I thought the contact's outside the crease. If the contact's outside the crease, the player who's in the area has the right to that ice. So the goalie has the right to the blue ice in the crease, and if you go in there and you bump the goalie at all, no. But if the goalie comes out of the crease and you bump the goalie, but you're not going out of your way to do it, it normally counts. So it does. It is Domi from Hanley and Harley at 9:25. So the contact being outside the crease, Dallas gets the power play. The ref, you suck, chant gets going, even though Toronto makes the call. The referee does not make the call in that case. The Stars struggle to get set up. Things get pushy on a hold by Grubauer. Ben was sent down the tunnel, so were Larson. They were shaken up on a play earlier. which sent them both to the box. Stars set up, they cycle. There's a near miss for Dodonov, and then a power play goal. It is Pavelski. He buries a rebound. That's what he does. Robertson and Heiskanen with the assists at 10:50. So there's Heiskanen with his second assist of the game, and it was a good power play. So Dallas, who've had trouble with their power play in the second round, they get it going tonight. Stars then look for another. However, at 11:46, there's a tic-tac-toe goal for Seattle that gets them on the board. It's Schwartz from Schultz and Geekie. This leads to Seattle looking for another. They have some momentum. Larson back on the bench. Ben was not yet. Ben would return to the game, however. Kraken press with 4.5 minutes left. Alexiak has a net feed this block. Things get pushy with 2:46 left. Domi has a wraparound this blocked, and then Hintz buries a rebound at 19:08. So it's that last-minute goal. You know, those can be killers. Ben with the assist on that. And then the Stars pressed for another. So after 2 periods, the score in this one's 5-1. But I didn't put up series tied 2-2 because I know with Dallas, they can blow a lead. And I also know with Seattle, they're capable of scoring a bunch of goals all in a row. So third period, good early back and forth. McCann has a tip shot that saved, and Brian Boucher. I can't prove he was wearing a Seattle jersey, but it sounded like it from the commentary. Anyways, Bjorkstrand's denied. Tolvanen has a shot that's blocked, and then Schwartz. During a delayed penalty, Seattle scores. It's Schwartz with the second of the game from Bjorkstrand and done. That's at 3:24. Kraken then look for another. Borgen has a shot that's tipped wide. Robertson has a shot that's caught and held. The Stars press, but they're kept to the outside. Seattle not giving them much in that third period. The shots are only 2 apiece at 6 minutes, but one of those 2 shots for Seattle has gone in. Alexiak nearly adds one. Eberle has a near miss as the Kraken press. We get 2 minutes of 4-on-4. The Kraken press during that 4-on-4. It looked like a power play at the beginning of it. Heiskanen, though, blocks and clears the puck out. Heiskanen had a really good game. Soucy's then denied him close. Larson has a rush chance that's saved. We get a delay of game call. Seattle goes to the power play. I think it was Ben that was guilty of the delay of game there. Early clear by the Stars. The Kraken set up. They cycle. The Stars clear it out again. Tolvanen has a shot that deflects out. That power play's killed off. We're now down to 6:50 left. So it does kind of feel like Dallas is hanging on a little bit here. Near miss for Hintz, the Kraken clear, and then during a pretty heavy press at 15:49, Larson gets his first of the playoffs from Dunn and Beniers. So that makes it 5-3. Crowd's really excited. The announcer's pretty excited. This game's competitive. They pull the goalie the next shift. With 3:14 left, Dallas ices the puck, so Seattle calls a timeout. It's always interesting how a team will call a timeout there because you would think it might be better to throw over fresh skaters, take advantage of the fact that you've got some tired guys that just ice the puck. But I understand that for the coach, you might want to keep those same guys on the ice, and so you're getting the timeout for the same reason that's going to benefit them. It'll benefit you. At any rate, after that, at 17:39, Domi hits the empty net to take the rest of the tension out of this game from Dodonov and Lindell, and that's when I put series tied 2-2 because that was that. 6-3 is your final. So Dallas gets a little shaky there, but they get it. Your 3 stars in this one are Schwartz, Harley, and Domi. I don't know that I've seen a game this year where a team loses by 3 and their first star is for the losing team. I don't know that I've seen that. I'm not saying Schwartz doesn't deserve a star. I also put Hintz on the board because I thought he had a good game, a goal and an assist for him. But hey, Heiskanen, 2 assists, played a ton of minutes. Really good defense as well. Shots in this one, 11-5 for Dallas in both the first and the second period. In the third, the shots, I put them as 10-3 for Seattle because the app keeps changing it, 9-10, 9-10. So by my count, the shots are 25-20 for Dallas. They may be 25-19, but it gives Ottinger a little bit more confidence, right? So because 1 extra save I'm giving him. Power plays, Dallas 2 for 3. If that power play can stay hot at home, that would help. 0 for 2 for Seattle. The hits 40-23 for Seattle. It felt like Dallas had more hits than that, but I'll trust the count. Ottinger, 17 saves on 20 shots. Grubauer, 17 saves on 22 shots. Did not play the third period, but Martin Jones only faced 2 shots. So in Game 5 in Dallas, I would think it kind of has to be Grubauer. You pull him out after the second period of this one, get him 20 minutes off, and get him set for the next game. So Dallas wins. They tie the series. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always regarding this game. I think it's great. We're going to have at least 6 games in this series. I would not be surprised to see this one go 7. But let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. And yep, road teams. Road teams win tonight. That's just how this has been working in the playoffs. I think the NHL's headed to a record number of road wins in these playoffs. And that's going to be fascinating to see if that becomes a trend we see again next year or what happens. But it feels like these playoffs are a little different, which is fun. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.